Bledsoe, Matthews, Middleton, Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez for the Milwaukee Bucks. Teague, Wiggins, Graham, Covington.
Let's have fun.
Both teams are taking over 40 threes per game, so expect to see that offense to drive the offense. They had 29 points in transition in their win against Toronto over the weekend, and Eric Bledsoe can't hit it there. By the way, that win in Washington, the first time in Timberwolves franchise history in which they've had 6 players make more losses this year. They lost a 26-point lead against Miami and a 19-point lead against Boston. Gorgui Dieng gets the
10 points in the paint, though. Those are very few and far between as Bledsoe gets the steal on the reversal pass that time.
Many areas. And off to this early 12-4 lead, Andrew Wiggins gets 2 back. And then the Bucks throw it away. Gorgui the outlet to Rob Covington. Giannis trying to come up with the...
You let a defender like Giannis come back into the play and block your shot. Rob did quick jump him that time and got it through as Middleton knocks that down.
Giannis comes up with the rebound.
Coming into this game, the Bucks starters were 45 of 151. That's just under 30% as Giannis gets to the
force. It makes the Wolves a really effective basketball team.
No question about that. Rob Covington takes a tough 3. I think
in their spacing, we're going to see changes here from Minnesota. Noah Vonleh and Josh Okogie into the game.
Andrew Wiggins.
Funny inside.
Well, credit Shabazz Napier for pestering him that entire time. Covington, long 3, and the heat is on!
Giving up long rebounds. That's what happens when you play against 3-point shooting teams. You start leaking out, you give up long rebounds as Middleton just shoots over.
Timberwolves have missed their last 6 shots. Ilyasova banks
to Noah Vonleh and drew the foul on George Hill there.
Bucks did have a foul to give. Shabazz Napier. Antetokounmpo back on the floor, attacks Okogie. Gets his own miss, puts it up and in. Giannis. Robin Lopez, who's added the 3 to his attack mode this year. Wolves are also being worked on the glass, as you alluded to with the second chance points, 15-6. Shabazz Napier gets one to go. That ends a little 5-0 run for Milwaukee. Giannis, man.
Lopez tap it, and you kind of see where he's going to tip it and try to steal it. Get in there and try to make something happen.
Matthews, G9. Layman. So Scott Wall and Kane Fitzgerald, the officiating crew here tonight in Minneapolis. And Brook Lopez gets set up by Eric. And now Milwaukee starting to build a little bit of a lead back up again. Looking to push it further. Bledsoe for Antetokounmpo. Ryan Saunders.
George was 3rd. Paul George had an incredible season.
Wiggins corner 3 won't drop. Wolves with a second chance. Culver with an attack and finish.
Good 2-foot takeoff, allowing him to hang on to the basketball, go up strong.
Bledsoe gets hit as he puts it in. It looked like he had gathered. Doesn't matter. Shabazz Napier just says, I'll hit him.
Minnesota second in pace, Bucks, but they want to get it up the floor and let it fly.
Oh, great job by Shabazz. Drew the defender in the foot. And then Covington gets...
The way he stuck his arm on the inside like that to create that contact.
Bell, nothing he could do against.
And zone defenses has hurt Milwaukee this year so far a little bit.
Jeff Teague had his rookie season shortened last year.
Jeff Teague coming from the backside, getting a steal.
No look pass into the corner. Treveon Graham.
There we go,
only his 3rd make out of his last 18 3-point attempts. Ilyasova gets 3 right.
Good job of defending without fouling.
This is game 1 of a 4-game road trip for the Bucks. Those games, the entire month of November, they have already played 1 of them. Wiggins 3, and the Timberwolves back to within 2.
You know, I think we have to say, and this is something that if you haven't watched Minnesota really play, is Giannis. There you go, Wiggs.
Andrew Wiggins.
2 all-time.
Back to a 4-point game. Wolves get the basketball back. 90 seconds to go. Wiggins with the finish. It's a 2-point. So Giannis misses the free throw.
This is crazy.
Finish to the second quarter. Will we have a crazy finish to this game? Timberwolves with the basketball first to start the second quarter. That foul with 0.2 seconds left as Covington got a hand on it. Wes Matthews free for a three. With a rebound. Bucks' largest lead was 10.
Damn.
And they get it back to 9. Excuse me, get it back.
See where Travion Graham is playing, just sitting back
Middleton,
at the free throw line.
Onto Tacumbo,
Unbelievable.
yes. Middleton out of the corner, and he connects. Barely got it across in time. Jordan Bell underneath, denied by Lopez. Middleton after the behind-the-back feed by rebound on the Giannis miss. Bucks have scored on 9 of 10 possessions in the quarter. Yeah. Middleton, and it's a 4-point trip on that possession for Milwaukee. Jordan, although the Bucks held on to win. Bucks also blew a 19-point lead on the road against the Wolves. A second chance. Covington 3, no. Numbers for Milwaukee, and Giannis able to get it up the floor to Middleton. Giannis, top of the key, jumper's good. Layman.
And the important players. I know that you know, Malcolm Brogdon was very important to what they did. They just couldn't afford that price tag.
DiVincenzo knocks down here. Timberwolves should get one last crack at it. DiVincenzo make it back-to-back.
Which ones are the good ones and which ones aren't the good ones? There's some bad teams that get defensive 3-second calls, but there are also some very good ones. Andrew Wiggins not in. And that the stat line in Washington, you look, and a lot of it's like guys got to make shots, but Teague had 13 assists and Wiggins had 6.
Including that walk-off game winner by Karl Anthony Towns at the buzzer here at Target Center. Wiggins drills the mid-range. Middleton, no. Back tap by Bledsoe into the hands of Giannis. Korver. Korver's been doing that game tonight. What the difference is between Kyle Korver now and Kyle Korver when he had him in Atlanta. And he said, well, the biggest difference is he's not playing 32 minutes a night.
Outwork everyone else, and good for him.
But Horst was telling me before the game, he said, aside from tonight,
that Dave, you're really good at interacting with all these coaches and personalities around the team. And
of course, I've met him a few times because of the relationship with Milt Newton, who was, of course, with the Timberwolves a few years ago.
Issue, especially secondary break actions that aren't necessarily play calls, quote-unquote play calls. The play calls in that they're secondary action.
Timberwolves 11 made threes tonight, but they've attempted 36. The Bucks, and it's an interesting dynamic as well. You think about the relationship Mike Budenholzer and Brett Brown have with each other from their time together in Milwaukee and Philly.
You know, all these great coaches in the Eastern Conference. You know, Brett Brown is really good. Mike Budenholzer is excellent.
Eric Spoelstra
is.
Chang, the drive and finish from the road trip, that he spent his game during the Washington Wizards at the hotel watching the game more than anything.
Yes, he does.
And if he feels he can help the team by taking notes on things he's noticing while he's out serving a suspension, then that's what he's going to. Jared Culver, Timberwolves running into a very good Milwaukee Bucks team. And Milwaukee wins it 134-106, the final here tonight. Timberwolves' first loss on their home floor this season. Milwaukee improves to 5-2. Timberwolves